Hello and welcome. Yig here. Today we are looking at Rogue Genasia. This just came out in 1.0. We've looked at it a little bit before, but it has come out and they've added a ton since the last time I looked at it. So if you like this gameplay you see here, which is going to be a survivor style rogue-lite, that we link to the Steam page in the description. If you want to help the channel grow, like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. I'll try to make this brief in the meta-progression. There are a ton of things. There's a bunch of things. This isn't even all of them. There's 2 more that can be unlocked at least in here. There's another set with ones that haven't been unlocked in there. And these can be anything from attack speed, crit chance, to rerolls, to increasing your loot drops and things like that. There's another page, at which I have not... There's way more, too. There's probably a B and a C as well. I think, at the very least, I know there's a B. So, in here we have our difficulties. Those are... As you can see, again, we're going to try and go through C rank today, because that'll give me a lot of the currency that I need for my other thing. Now, one of the other things you can do is you can do challenges, and challenges unlock, these down here unlock those soul shop upgrades. So as you can see, like in the E tier, we know this is here. In the one that I was just talking about, we have this one, reroll rarity, and this one, which, so there's at least 2 more for that other shop. And then each of these can have a loot, like this fancy hat, only drops from this mission. So if you wanted to grab that, or if you wanted to grab, say, like this halo, which I did and highly recommend you do this mission to do that. Now, jumping back out here, we have an equipment system. These all are ones that I've earned. Most of these dropped. This one I earned, and this one I earned, and this one I earned. I'm not sure about that one. This one, and I think most of the rest of these dropped out of boxes as we go. There's also a forge where you can upgrade things. For example, we could say this. We could upgrade it. And I don't want to recycle it. I haven't quite figured out how to do this part. So I'm not going to worry about that right now. We're going to go into our C rank thing, and we're going to try and get through this so I can actually start the challenges on here and unlock the B rank in here. We've got our equipment on. We are good. We're going to go in now. Hey, 2 minutes. That's actually really good for this game. This game has a lot of stuff. Now, when you come in, you're going to have your map, and you're going to have... We have 4 zones to get through. I'll try and make the decision-making relatively quick. It can get a little long in this game. We're going to go through the Boreal Pinewood here. I like this area, and I like this level design on the wintry area here. Okay, what are you? Interesting. You have a little... These were not here before. So, yep, let's get moving. All right, we'll go this way, because I want to hit this. In this game, almost everything, like all of the little things... Sometimes in these games, you'll avoid certain types of areas. Okay, let's see. We're gonna pump some early damage so that we can... I'll explain this real quick. Base power is the first number before any multipliers. Base defense, so anything that says base is that first number. Power is a multiplier of that base number, so whatever it happens to be. Power happens to be damage, but there's also a defensive one. And then there's health regen and health percentages, which are different things. So that's one thing you do have to pay attention to. That defense reduction down there. Okay, let's grab the kunai, or the shark in there here. The defense shred is one of the most important skills you can get in this game. Oh my god, is it so important. Because everything... Yeah, see, there's your base defense, base crit chance. I think we're actually going to go with that, even though the other thing is technically above it. Keep going on our bow, because we want to be able to one-shot as many things as possible, because we need to get quite a few levels. The game itself, again, I have not beat this difficulty yet. Most of my play actually came in before they put in the item systems in that, and I think I would be a little farther into the item systems had most of my playtime been there. So defense piercing reduces how much defense they have, and it is one of the best... Most monsters don't have a lot of hit points, but they do have a lot of defense as you go up in levels. So the higher your defense shred, the faster you just cruise through them, and you don't actually get stuck where you can't kill somebody very quickly. And in this game, if you cannot kill somebody, at least the small mobs very quickly, projectile size, multiplier, see, and you'll have all kinds of like base and project. The system itself is very... It looks very complicated, but it's not when you're playing. But I do enjoy it a lot, and the item system seems very interesting. which is very nice. No, I wanted my box. Alright, once you finish that level, you get a thing here, and we're going to keep going. Like I said, I'm going to make this decision-making a little bit quicker. We're going to go there. Shops contains more items. Nice. Cards and shops are better quality. I don't go to shops very much, so maybe we will this time. Go ahead and grab that. Most of what we're going to be focusing on, since I'm not really going to talk about it for a huge amount, I'm going to be focusing on getting the attacks themselves up to, and then grabbing mostly non-negative stats stuff. We'll start getting negative stats from things later on, but in the beginning I try to grab mostly non-negative stats because you will be building up a lot of stats. And you're going to want pretty much everything at the very least in the beginnings. Later on you can actually start getting to the point where you're like, oh, okay. But basically I'm going to focus on base damage, power, defense shred, and then secondary to that I'm going to be focusing on these. The other part that I will be going for is some form of is health regen. This is tempting because these are both really... We're actually doing very well for those drops because we're focusing on those. All right, now that's always nice. I have a one of the meta progression things gives you a heroic choice every X number of levels, which is really, really ridiculously nice. Like super nice. I'm gonna try the firing. I haven't had a huge amount of luck with it because it's a very small radius around me, but I'm gonna try it. We'll try it this time. So, since we're going to add that in, we're going to probably go for cooldown reduction as well as one of our focuses. So, XP gain, I kind of want you because the earlier you get XP gain, the more valuable it is. And if you get it right at the beginning like this, alright, let's see. Salamander hide, witch's doll, red band, troll invasion, troll... Okay, we'll take troll. Troll invasion, let's go fight some trolls. I like my little spooky flashlight mode. Alright, ooh. Some things, by the way, only drop in certain areas. Should we grab that? Yeah, we should grab that. Because, we're very early. So, very early, that's going to add up to a lot. 30% over the course of the game is going to add up to a tremendous amount. And then, I like this pike. This pike is so good. It's technically a melee, but by the time you're done with it, it's going to reach like halfway across the screen. We've got our critical damage. Okay, damage mitigation and move speed. Those are pretty good. We're going to take power, though. We're going to take pickup radius. We're going to take that attack right there. We're going to take attack speed and power. That's a very nice upgrade. So, one of our defense shred is doing a huge amount of work right there, by the way. We're going to reroll that. And we'll go ahead and grab that. We will upgrade that. There we go. There we go. Attack speed. Kunai. Pike. Ooh, I should have grabbed that defense shred. As you can see where we're starting to get none of those. A chance. Yeah, we need a little bit more decent. Okay, recursion right here is really ridiculously good. It seems to be a multiplier past any other multipliers from what I can tell. Making it very, very good as an extra times multiplier on there. Critical damage, please. We just need a little bit of armor, break, base critical damage up. There's a lot of levels up in this game. That one's going to be our defense shred. There's a lot of levels up in this game, so you're going to be doing that part quite a bit. Okay, let's get that. That's going to get us... See, now we're starting to pick up everything from far away, so we're not too bad. All right, we don't want to mess up our range, and we don't want to mess up our attack speed. Because those two are going to be really, 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 really good for us as we go along. We will take that damage mitigation, though. Because you do need defenses in this game. I definitely 100% need it in this game. So yeah, they've added a ton of stuff. This experience system. Ooh, do we go with this? That's a pretty good upgrade right there. Just chunking on that before the base damage is always nice. Go ahead and grab that. And that's the last one of those that we're going to need. I don't really need to cover the entire screen unless I had a damage. If I had a damage thing that was attached to it, I would absolutely cover the screen in that pickup radius. It would just be like, nope, God. Ooh, upon killing elite, heal 12%. Oh yeah, I've never seen that card before. That's awesome. As the levels go on, you fight so many elites that it's just crazy. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, see, this is why you have to build for that defense thing too, though, because if you don't, you're gonna be, you'll hit him, but he's not gonna take like, he's not gonna get deleted like that. That's where that defense comes in. Defense shred is so strong in this game. All right, do that. Kill him. Now, weapons, the loot, I believe has a tiny chance of coming from boxes in the run. All right. Oh, let me show you. Next time I go up a level, I will actually show you. They added a new thing where you can inspect gear. I don't think I've had to. I actually accidentally recorded like half of an episode. I paused it and I forgot to unpause it. So, and I explained a whole bunch of the systems. But so if I accidentally double up on that, it's because I'm confused. because I made a mistake earlier, and then I'm going to be confused by that mistake. I should be moving around. Ooh, what are you? Oh, I thought I saw something that looked like a polar bear or something over here. I was interested in what he was doing. All right, I should actually be moving to see if I can get some of these things like this. Oh yeah, that's even better. All right. Okay. So yeah, let's get that because I don't think I want to be in negative numbers in my defense. Whoops. There we go. There's crates. So I want to say the Wanderbot hat came out of crate, but I'm not entirely sure. I thought it did. You know what? I will take move speed, actually. Move speed in this game could be really good. I need to kill 70 elites. So it's the big guys that we gotta kill. So sometimes these matches like this one, they can last a while because you gotta kill like a lot of elites on some of these. It's not too bad. The run time, I want to say, on the bigger ones like this tends to be around 30 to 40 minutes, I want to say. That. There we go. But it isn't too bad. I believe you can exit and save at any point, too, which isn't too bad. The beginning of this game just looks so different from even, like, just a few minutes in. Like, we're 12 minutes in, and it's already looking... We're already clearing parts of the thing. So if you're, like, one of those people like me where... Base defense. Hey, we have defense now. If you're one of those people like me that likes to just, like, sometimes you like the rogue-lite that just everything's exploding and whole screens of things are being deleted. This game gets you. It will let you just, like, mow the lawn here of, like, bad guys. Like, almost everything seems to add in. Ooh, you look like an extra big and fluffy troll. You did not have extra big and fluffy loot then. There we go. Let's make those even bigger. If they have a halo, that means they have an extra health bar. This guy regens. So the bars actually do tell you stuff. Like, yeah, see this guy right here? Once he dies, he has another health bar. So, and that, I think this guy does extra damage, if I remember correctly. That guy, I think, does vampirism, I believe. So yeah, even the bosses have some differences in what they do. Oh, I don't know what that one does. I don't know what that one does. Alright. Alright, when we do our card selection... Hey! 15% of my life when and then extra regen. Oh, man. Alright, so, one of the things they added in here is this advanced card details. I don't know when it got added, but when you hit I, it can actually show you, and it shows you what your evolution is, or at least... It can give you an idea of who's that Pokemon of it. You can kind of see with the in the screen there, and when you click it, you can kind of get an idea of what's going on. So it's like, okay. And there's some craziness going on in how some of this stuff can get leveled up. It's interesting. They have so many systems in here. All right, we'll go there. No. Yes. All right, that guy, I've tried that guy about 4 or 5 times now. It did not work out for me ever. Not a single time. Very nice. Oh, that'll be really good. Let's get that guy up at this point, because he's kind of needing some pep in his step. Let's go for the elite. Elites aren't too bad. It's just, oh yeah, base power. By all means, please. Okay, so we've got a couple guys in here. We got to kill 4 elites. That's not too bad, as you can see, since we were practicing on them in the last stage. It's not real hard for us to do that. All right, let's see here. So it's not slippery skin. We know that. Although slippery skin is a pretty good idea. I know. I said I'd keep it faster. I'm going to keep it faster. That way we have a chance. I would like to optimally finish this difficulty level. And I think it's going to be like 40 minutes. So this video is going to be out like an hour late because I'm insistent on doing things that I don't have to do. Like, showing you the gameplay is easy. I want to make some progress, too. Showing you the gameplay is easy because this is a really good game, and it shows itself well very early into a video, too. Because some games, like, the first 20 minutes is fairly normal survivor gameplay, and then, like, everything goes crazy and the whole screen is exploding. It might be this turtle. But I really don't want to take that attack speed hit. Or that move speed hit. But that might be that turtle. I'm kind of thinking this is that's that one. We're gonna re-roll. That's what we're gonna do. I'm not gonna worry about the evolutions on this one. The evolutions are pretty okay, but they weren't like so crazy good that I had to have them. Most of these I've been able to get through without even having one. All right. Alright, we have enough money to go to the store, but I don't really want to. Diminishing returns on that. It gives me extra hit points, which is good. Take that, go forth. We could go for the swarm. The rewards are a little better. Let's get our pike out here. Yeah, see, look at our pike, it's just crazy at this point. It's just... Zoink, that guy's gone. Optional, don't take any damage. Oh, I'll be failing that one. Oh, don't think that's gonna happen. Well, I only have to survive a minute. I mean, I think I already failed it, so... I guess we'll know when we get there. Oh, boys and girls, I don't want to mess with any of you. Oh, base defense, we should definitely get a little bit. Now, yeah, if you don't have any defense, like, you have to build up your base numbers, too. So it's kind of one of those things, sometimes I've had a bad luck where, like, I had a run where base attack was just not to be found. Other than, like, a few combo cards. But, like, base defense, I don't think it was a really early match, so it might have been something where I didn't have that, you know, some of those things unlocked to be able to get it. I don't think I got that. All right, we are almost powered up. It does explode pretty often. Oh, nice. 29% damage increase for free 99. Let's get that regen in there. We can start that. Let's start upgrading the regen. We have enough to go there. We do. I'd go to the blacksmith because you can upgrade cards, but ooh, that's almost tempting because we have a boss fight right after this. So let's see what we got here real quick. No. Yes. Yes. Tempting. Draw 2 soul cards. That's tempting too. Ooh. No, we're gonna go ahead and do that, and we'll do that one, and then we're good. We're good. See, yeah, see, we won't be able to make it. It's gonna be like probably zone 2 or 3 where I'll have to save it and come back later, because otherwise it's gonna be like an hour-long video. Which some people don't mind, but I know some people aren't here for that quite that length of time, so try to keep things manageable. Come on, Mr. Goblin Shaman. He always teleports to the other side of me for some reason. Alright. Oh, sir. He's not too bad. Oh, yeah, look at it. We're chunking him down. We gotta kill that barrier now while he teleports everywhere under the sun. But boy, once you get that barrier off, he just gets deleted. Oh. I dodged right into that one. See? He's like, nope, gone. I'm just gone. It's usually the boss ones seem to have like pretty good training weights. Is interesting. Training weights makes everything start off at level 2, which can be extremely nice. Oh yeah, see, we got a pair of boots out of this one. That critical damage multiplier is pretty awful though. 15%. My God, that is a big number. Well, yeah, we'll probably be able to get past here, and it'll be like 30 minutes. All right, let's jump to that. That's all our stuff is back there. So what do we just want to come cross up over here. We are getting a ton. If you saw that up there, we have like 50k in the meta currency because this level drops a lot more. Some of the higher levels, some of the higher meta currency things need like 100,000, 200,000. You see these monster fangs on here. Sometimes, if you're having a really good game, sometimes you're gonna have to avoid picking them up for a little bit. Let's see if one drops so I can show you. There it is. So sometimes you'll want to avoid picking them up for a little bit, and that's just so you have a little bit of time to like pick up some XP. Because sometimes you can actually power up high enough in this game that you will start to fall behind because you're going through and killing things so fast that there's no real extra. And then there's some cards that do it too. There's like a card that made all the requirements for the rooms like 35% less enemies, and I was like, yeah, that's awesome. And then like towards the end of the game, I was like, no, I need more of these enemies for XP. So it does give you a little bit of like a little bit of both on that one. All right. Did that say time left? Oh, okay. I think we can do it as long as we just keep moving. Just go towards the biggest chunks. I mean, if we're already speed runs. Okay, there we go. There we go. Let's get that. Can we make it? I don't know. Feels like we should be able to. Do you guys count for extras? No, you do not. Which means you put me behind, sir. You are a boss without a purpose. Oh, we're getting there. I think we can do it. I think. Yeek. Oh, I think that was it. I think it's that defense one. Because that looked exactly like the shield that was the Pokemon Shadow. I'll have to keep that in mind. Hey, let's grab that. We got some rerolls out of the deal. That's not bad. Yeah, we're making a ton of meta currency. It is very nice. All right, let's see if we can. We got same thing, but with more of them. Hopefully, I like how they just push the boxes along sometimes. Okay, maybe I was dashing too much so that I was moving too far. It kind of seems like on ones like where there's a big number of them to kill, they're not necessarily chasing you. They're just kind of ambling around. So you got to kind of come to them. Isn't the worst thing in the world, but ooh, that man has armor. More projectiles. It's alright, guy. I need these little guys. You, sir, are a boss. Oh, no, 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 no. We got 15 seconds. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Yes. I mean, we didn't get the bosses, but we got our optionals. Get that magic wand. Increase size and damage. I shouldn't have grabbed that. That was actually... I should have just left that on the thing. There's not really a way to tell where it's from. Alright, let's go ahead and do the redonkulous size pickup radius. Now nothing will escape us. We'll get extra stuff. Alright, we have to kill 600. That's not too bad in this one. That level up came just as I was about to get a drink. I was like, no. Okay. I think I'm okay for the moment. My steering. Okay, there we go. Oof, I need some more resistance shred. You can see it, especially on these guys. Void magnets will no longer... I did not see what this is. Crit damage. Spikes. Oh, hey, he dropped a magnet. Nice. You are a good boss. You brought me toys. Just sitting there. Who's a good boss? Who's a good boss? All right. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it to the end of this one. Then I'm gonna save, because I still have to get this rendered, and it's already like an hour late. It's already like an hour after when I would normally want them to be uploaded. This is this was my fault though, because I just basically one more run. I just want to get a little bit more progression. I just want to get a little bit more gear. I just want to one more, and then I'll do it. That's what I was doing. That's why it's so late. More attack speed. More. Ooh, look at that. We have the defense shred, by the way, does actually... There's two different things. There's defense penetration, and there's a defense shred. And I haven't figured out where to identify which one is which. Sometimes it feels like they have a similar enough names that I'm confusing the two of them. Because one of them I know just bypasses armor, and the other one actually removes armor each attack. And you'll see that when you see like how they'll start out just buff and not taking any damage, and then suddenly they're just deleted. You see how much faster it happens. And that's that resistance shred versus resistance bypass. So sometimes a little confusing for myself. Alright. Then what happens is I go and I... Alright, let's go here. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good. That row is perfect for us. Defend the shopkeeper. Sure. Is anyone coming to harm the shopkeeper? Oh, there's lots of things coming to harm the shopkeeper. No. You stay away from him. Oh, we need... Yeah, see, defense shred is working out, but... More attack speed. Please. Because at least with attack speed, the defense shred kicks in faster. So, that's maybe not a bad... Double experience gain. I don't know. I don't think we're getting attacked by enough things to actually make much use out of double experience gain at this point. We have so many multipliers that just adding like 1 point to our base damage just tremendously upgraded it. Like, just crazy amounts. I would love to have this guy basically fully alive at the end. But we're already missing a tiny bit. We're only gonna do 100 and... Oh yeah, 1 minute and 30 is not too bad for that. Thankfully, most of them are just kind of ambling on the sidelines. They're not actually beelining for it. Otherwise, I'd be sweating. Like, that boss is just walking by up there like, nothing to see here. I'm going to go about my day. I didn't see nobody defending nothing. I'm going to live. All right, let's see what we got there. Oh, gee. Oh, we got a full vendor, too. Oh, so we don't even need the next vendor. All right, card selection. Power. Card selection. Power. Spike shield. Yes, please. Yeah, sure. Take that. Take that. We'll take that. We'll take that, and that should actually massively increase our. By the time we get to the boss here, we're gonna be a little bit over 30 minutes. It's not the worst thing in the world. I know there's some people that like that. Since I'm still like at the growing stages of YouTube, I kind of have to pay more attention than I would prefer to what its algorithm likes. And algorithmically, it likes brand new content that has never been seen. That one did have a little bit of a negative on it, but it's not that bad of a negative. And it likes stuff that's right around 20 to 30 minutes. Acid coating. Acid coating is another one of our defense shreds. So as you can see, it's also a very strong one. So once it starts shredding, it really does a number on them. It is probably one of the better ones at that point. Let's go ahead and reload that. Do that. So every elite will now heal us when we kill him. That works. Piercing multipliers. See, yeah, we just... The piercing, as you can see, like the piercing multipliers, the damage multipliers does do a lot for your damage, of course, but that piercing multiplier on here is almost like the thing to get. Because it goes crazy for how fast you can kill versus, like... See, now we need some damage. And the way you can tell... There's some extra power, so that'll fix some of that damage problem. The way you can tell on the... whether you need damage or you need penetration is when the armor sort of goes down, does the health bar go down really super fast in big chunks, or does it go down in a small, smooth curve? If it's a small, smooth curve, you need more damage. Base damage. If it's like a big chunks, then you need more armor pierce. All right, iron skin. Sure, we'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that. We're taking everything. Taking damage increases power. Increase card quality during elite stages. Okay. There we go. There we go. It'll be just about 35 minutes, so it'll be a little longer than YouTube likes. Right. Yeah, after this, we'll see. I think I'm 99% sure, and it'd actually be a good test to show during the game if we can save and exit at that point, too. So... I do like the general gameplay on this one, and I really think they did a great job. And it seems like I know during the development they were like there were a lot of up patches, like very, very active development. No, please attack the worm. Attack the worm. I know he's in armor, but I assure you. Oh, that's right. I got to attack the other worms to free the big worm. There we go. We get a little bit more. Yeah. So you see how that's not going down smoothly. That means we're doing good damage, and we need armor piercing. So if it was going down in a smooth little non-jerky sort of thing, we would actually... It's easy to kind of know what you need in this game because of the way that those two systems interact, and because you can watch the health bar and see what to do with it. There we go. Yeah, I think it might be this one. We'll take that. Hey, we beat the boss. Yay! Ooh, nice. Oh, we got a piece of armor. Let's hope it is good. But let's not cross our fingers. Minus 8.26 power multipliers, maybe not too bad. 2.7 final power per... That's pretty strong, actually. That is pretty strong. Now, let's go. Let's see if you can exit. Okay, Crystal Depths, you are another day. Yeah, so we can save and quit, so we can actually just go right out on that one. So, just in case this saves and quits the game and doesn't go to a menu, I want to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, I hope you come back for the next one. Again, there's a link to the Steam page in the description if you'd like to pick this up for yourself. And, as always, most of all, I hope you have a great day. It went back to the menu. So it didn't even exit, but that's okay. Now we know.